What's up, family? Welcome to Ask the Mods.
Where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two.
This is my precious wifey, Yana.
Oh, and this is my baby, Ayise, my husband, my boo. All right, y'all. Welcome to Ask the Ma'as. We are the Ma'as. We are married. What do? We answer your questions. We give our advice. We give our opinions, and we always keep it 100%
Real.
All right, y'all. Let's get into today's question. All right, this is a message from an Asian sister out here, and it's kind of long, so I'm going to try to, summarize here. Basically, she says that she is a 40-plus single mom. She's separated. She has 3 boys. She feels very lonely and wants somebody to share the rest of her life with. She's had a few men propose to her, but she didn't feel anything for them. And then one day, she happened to chat online with an African American. She said they've been chatting for more than a year now. She said he's a Christian, so is she. And she can't remember when they first said they love you, but they both have said that to each other. They are in this long distance relationship. He's 40 years old plus 2. She says, though, I don't know many details about him, but I do believe that he loves me. But am I doing the right thing? She said he just talks to me on chats. Hear this, y'all. He just talks to me on chats, but he doesn't call me on the phone no matter how much I ask him. He doesn't really disclose his contact details, his exact place of residence, and I don't know his cell phone number. He knows mine because I gave it to him. He did call me once, but I found out that he only used some international calling card to reach me. And that was a very quick conversation, she said. She says, I do love him, and I tell him that I love him, but in the back of my mind, I'm wondering, is he just playing on an Asian woman like me? She said, I told him I'm committing myself to him, and I'm loving him, but I'm just wondering if he's just saying the same thing and playing me. She said he was supposed to come to her country. I don't know where she is, but his workload prevented him, according to him. He's telling me that we're going to meet as soon as we can, and I'm choosing to believe him, but I need some advice from you because you know more about black men. All right, y'all. I'm going to let my husband weigh in on this one first. It's a lot, right? Just throw out your gut feeling and what you kind of hearing here because it's a lot of information we got here. Basically, she wants to know, is this brother, should I believe this? They've been chatting for a year now. Ain't heard his voice too much, and they are in 2 different countries. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, what I'll say is Jesus Shuttlesworth.
What are you talking about?
Jesus Shuttlesworth. He got game.
Jesus Shuttlesworth is from what movie? What's the name of that movie?
He got game.
He got game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of the
So
movie.
really what I'm saying is he got game. I mean, really and truthfully, like, if you just listen
I
to
feel
this.
bad for her. She's probably watching right now, like, for real?
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I mean, it's better that we be upfront, honest, and let you know what the real deal is versus you continue to engage in these charades and shenanigans for the next year. So, yeah, if he's really serious about getting to know you or being in a relationship with you, he would have talked to you by now. And, yeah, this ain't...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This not working. You really need to. One of the things that we teach in the classes that we do is the fact that in order to, when you're engaged in a dating relationship, the first thing you got to do is know a person. Know a person first before you try to commit to the person. I mean, far too often we put ourselves in situations where we're in relationships and we're going full throttle, where we're fully invested, and we really don't know the people that we're fully invested to. Get to know them, and how can you really know them if, you really ain't talking to this guy. You haven't really seen him, and one conversation where he's not, he paid for some international phone card, and he's not really, trying to give you his contact numbers and all of that type of stuff.
Crazy.
So Yeah, he got game. Like I said, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
And you're the perfect person for him to run his game on, because you say in the letter that you've been feeling lonely and you want somebody to share the rest of your life with. You know, you're 40 plus years old. So you're the perfect person to do that. And, you know, a lot of people get their needs met in different ways. You know, y'all been chatting for a year now, over a year. So you may be thinking, but why would he be talking to me for all of this time? Because you might just be somebody good just to rap to on the computer. You know, when he got some downtime, or, you know, we get some kind of connection. So, you know, you really need to just take a moment to look at your places of vulnerability, the places where you're really open, you know, because you have a need, and it's a human need to be in connection with somebody else, you know, and many of us want, you know, people who we can share intimate moments with and our hearts with and that kind of thing. But you can't want it so much that you can't see these signs.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm talking to anybody out here who's dealing with somebody and you ain't got their telephone number. You don't have any way of knowing how to reach them. You don't know where they live.
Yeah.
I
but
don't
that's
care if you're
intentional,
in two different countries or not. Why do you not? This is basic information you need to know about somebody. And if you find yourself saying to someone, I am committing myself to you, but you don't know their basics, their area code, something is terribly wrong.
You desire to be intimate with him, but the reason why you can't be but so intimate with him is because he's intimate with somebody else. I bet you he's in a relationship. I mean, that's the way it sounds to me, that he's not going to tell you where he lives because he's living with somebody. He's not going to give you his number because somebody else probably got that number.
Wow.
So he's probably keeping that stuff a secret because he wants to, you know, maintain some sense of privacy because he has another life that he's living.
Right.
And another thing, too, is that this ain't got nothing to do with him being a black man.
No, it doesn't.
You know, us having the answers because he's a black man, really.
This is not a black man thing.
Nah. If any man is doing this type of stuff, more than likely he's probably playing you. He probably has another relationship going on. So you really want to evaluate, like my wife said, and look at your need for intimacy and why are you jumping through these hoops to get that.
Yeah, this right here is just a crisis of character. This brother doesn't seem to have much of that, and you really need to figure out a way to disconnect from him. You just need to disconnect, but I know it's probably easier said than done, and you need to make yourself available first to yourself, and then you'll be, you know, available to other folks who are worthy of who you are. So at the end of the day, do we think this brother is really feeling you all like he says? No, my Asian sister. No. Because he is not demonstrating that. He is not giving you good, concrete evidence of that. He's doing what my husband has already said. He's running some good game. You got to tell him playtime is over. Goodbye. As always, stop playing. Start pushing.